Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel, Magrat Knows. I'm going to give you guys a quick message. Um, I wanted to kind of do a little quick introduction of myself, let you know who I am. Well, first and foremost, my name is Farina, and I am a intuitive writer. Well, I'm intuitive and I'm a writer. Um, and more than likely it's mostly downloads that I get, but I do have quotes and I do run a business. I do run a home. Um, but yeah, I was definitely guided into doing tarot. Never in a million years would I think I would be doing tarot, but I fell in love with shuffling cards and wanting to learn how to do tarot and because I'm constantly getting downloads. I'm constantly, um, you know, uh, getting visions, having dreams about certain things that actually happen. Um, so yeah, I was definitely guided here. I was kind of stubborn about, doing it, but I'm here and I'm gonna do what the Most High is guiding me to do, and that's to give messages and not be in fear of it and, you know, not be all shy or whatnot. I'm really not shy. I'm just kind of nervous because I haven't done, public speaking in a long time. So it's kind of like nervousness, but I'll I'll be all right. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna do a quick message and hopefully, you know, this is where I build my soul tribe. And I hope that the messages that I give is able to guide each and every one of you and also open up your intuitive, you know, eyes to what's going on in your life. So I'm gonna start out with the angel whisper, and these are like angel numbers. So I'm gonna start out with that. And all of my cards I do pre-shuffle, so but I will shuffle for you guys. These are kind of thin, it's not a lot of them, but I didn't shuffle. Just saw 12, so I know the angels are watching or watching over us. And I just want spirit to come in and protect my energy and the energy of the collective as I tap into collective energy and get a message from the universe to give to collective. Any negative energy sent towards us will bounce back and return to its sender tenfold. Amen, amen. I don't know. The next, video, I might have a different intro. I'm just going with the flow of this because I'm being guided. So I'm doing what I'm told, and let's get an angel number. Get a quick angel number. Okay. We have 888 abundance. Abundance. Blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all that you once were seeking, all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. The more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving kindness. Beautiful message. All right, so the tarot deck that I'm going to be using is the Out of Hand tarot deck. So I'm going to be using that. And like I said, all of my cards are pre-shuffled, but I will shuffle them for you guys. And I'm just trying to decide, do I want to do a 4-card spread, 6-card spread? Because again, I'm a beginner, but I'm not a beginner intuitive. I've been intuitive since I was a kid. It's just these cards are different. I'm so used to just being around people and just reading their energy. Like I can read their energy. I can read their thoughts at times. If they're talking about someone, I know. I'm definitely good at that. So this is definitely different for me to do tarot, but I'm guided to do it. So I'm gonna have to make the best of it and you know listen to my guides and the Most High Creator. All right, let's do a 4-card spread. Let's get 4 cards for the collective. 4 cards for the collective. Got 2 here. We got the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, the Justice. Okay. Let's get one more card. Ooh, I said 1. Okay. Let's get 1 card. Okay, so I guess I'm going to take it. Alright, what we got going on here? Ooh, what is this saying? Okay, we got the 5 of Cups, we got the 6 of Swords, we got the Justice card, the Empress, and the 5 of Wands. Let's ponder this for a second. So the 5 of Cups represents loss, grief, self-pity. So there must have been some type of loss. As you can see, these cups are broken on this picture. So someone lost something. We have the 6 of Swords, which represent moving on. So maybe someone's moving on from a loss. Um, the next card we have here is Justice. The Justice card can represent the cause and effect of something, gaining clarity or some type of truth about something. Um, that's the Justice card. Then we have here the Empress card. The Empress card represents motherhood, um, someone who is motherly, you know, someone with a child, fertility, things like that. Then we have the 5 of Wands. Now, the 5 of Wands represents competition, rivalry, conflict, that sort. So we have a loss. We have someone moving on from a loss. We have the Justice card, which represents consequences of a situation. And then we have the Empress card, which is a mother. And then we have this competition. So we're going to have to clarify this to see, get more detail to what's going on here. Obviously, there's a loss of something. You're moving on from a loss. We have justice in the center of it all. So it's something was lost due to the cause an effect of a situation. Then we have a mother. So maybe a mother is involved. Um, Let me look at this card. We have 3 cups that spilt over. 2 are broken. 3 of them are broken. Um, well, I don't. And then we got competition, rivalry, conflict. So there was some type of conflict. So excuse me, y'all. I need to. I have allergies, and I live around a whole bunch of trees. So the allergies get crazy. Excuse me. I absolutely do apologize. All right, let me just clean my hand. Quick. All right, and we're gonna clarify this with the intuitive Kipperish Oracle deck. Okay, we're gonna clarify this loss, this grief, then this moving on from loss, grief, this justice, cause and effect with this Empress, this mother, could be a young mother. Um, then we have the 501 conflict, rivalry. What is going on? I hope nobody wasn't fighting. Do one more shuffle. Somebody could be uh, 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 all right, let's clarify the five of cups. We have divine masculine and bliss in reverse. So maybe there was a breakup. There was some disharmony because with bliss in the reverse, it must have not been blissful. Let's get something on the justice. Why is it justice? Ooh, imprisonment. Um, and the land on imprisonment, land on justice. So we have imprisonment here. Did someone go to jail? Did the divine masculine in reverse go to jail? Let's get something on this divine masculine. Manipulation. So there was a divine masculine who was there was a divine masculine who was manipulative. What's going on? Or could have been manipulated. I don't know. What's this in prison? Wait a minute. So this divine masculine could have been abusive, could have been abusing this empress. Her arms in a sling. Uh, yo, if somebody is abusing you, trigger warning, if somebody is abusing you, don't go back. Walk away and keep moving on with the Six of Swords, moving on. Because he's in the reverse. The love is in the reverse. He's manipulative. He's abusive. He's probably a controlling person with the conflict we have over here with the Five of Wands. What else? And I hope this Empress is not pregnant with child and this person over here was abusing this pregnant woman. Like, that's crazy. What else? I did see moving on. So this Empress is probably moving on. Community. A community of people could know that this Empress was being abused. Hmm. No one deserves to, have hands put on them, especially if they're with a child. No one deserves that. And if you're being treated as such, walk away. I want to see what these Five of Cups are because it's 3 cups flipped over. Flame house. Wow. So more than likely, you thought this could have been a twin flame that I don't know. You thought it was your twin flame. You were living in a house together. Maybe since. Whew, I hope that you was not dependent on this person just taking care of everything and or maybe he was being manipulative in a way saying that, you're my twin flame, we're going to live in this house together. We're going to have these kids and life is going to be great. As soon as you get in the house, as soon as you get in that commitment that, you set that contract in place, he flips on you. He flips on you. Now community and the community is aware of this. Tell me more about this community. Okay, message is popping out, but we're not gonna take it. Let's see what else comes out. Flying monkeys, love spell. So did this dude put a love spell on you with the help of this community? In this picture, they all kind of look diabolical. They all kind of look diabolical, man. And somebody could have an entity attachment. Like, ew. Kind of match this dude. He probably had an entity attachment. And then ended up, I wonder if, dang, this was somebody jealous of the relationship? Somebody must have been jealous of the relationship. Give me something on this love spell. Trusted. So, hey, So maybe somebody that I don't know if he was, uh, the upright divine masculine, and then a spell was put on him to be this manipulative, abusive person. I don't know. What is this trusted person in community with love spell and fire monkey? Love offer. So maybe this dude was always in the reverse and he was pretending to be divine. But why would you pretend? Give me something on this Empress. Why would he pretend with this Empress? Who is the Empress? What is the Empress? What's going on with the Empress? It's kind of loud. Who is the Empress? Give me something on the Empress, please. The Empress is a praying woman. She prayed for to be in a commitment. She prayed to be in a commitment because she felt like she was ready because she was balanced in her emotions and she wanted someone she can grow with. She wanted to be happy. And obviously she was putting God first, but this divine masculine in the reverse manipulated the situation by giving her love offer so that he can manipulate and control her. Maybe with this community, maybe this community is his family that's involved in the situation. I don't know. Give me something on this community. The community is emotional pain about a divine feminine. So this Empress is a divine feminine. Why are they in emotional pain? Why are they in emotional pain? Why are they in emotional pain? I don't know how long I had on this. Why is this community in emotional pain? Why is this community in emotional pain? Because now they're in poverty. It could be that the house is being lost or something. I don't know. With the Five of Cups, like, shoot, were they all dependent on this guy to wait? Were they trying to wait? Why would they be in poverty? Why would this community be in poverty? Transition, because it's a end. There's an end to a situation, and maybe now since this dude is in prison, this Empress who's probably pregnant, and maybe she married this guy. Maybe she's moving on from a situation, and maybe these people gotta go. Like, um, give me something. Give me more on this justice, and then I'm gonna close this out. Give me something on the justice card, please, and thank you. Something on the justice. Karmic masculine. Yeah, he was a karmic masculine pretending to be divine. I wonder if he met this woman in a church, pretended to be divine, wasn't divine, manipulated this woman into marriage with a love offer. He probably put a love spell on her, and then this community knew about it because they're flying monkeys, so they was following whatever he was doing. So this is the real him. He's really karmic. He's not divine. He was putting on a front when he met her in this church. He said, I'm going to go get me a church woman that's going to be sweet and submissive. Huh. Yeah, but she walking away. What else is what's going on with this Empress? Shoot. Relationship. Relationship manifestation. So basically what it's saying is if this Empress manifested this relationship, this union with this fake divine masculine, then she can manifest a new relationship. She don't have to be stuck in that. She moving on. She don't have to deal with abuse. Here's the abuse card. She don't got to deal with that. Not in no relationship. And then not if this person, friends or family was involved in the situation and they knew about it. Folks is weird. And they probably spreading a false narrative now. What else about the Empress? Tell me about the Empress. Because this dude is in prison. Yeah, entity attachment. This dude has an entity attachment. He is not divine. That's why he's in a reverse, and that's why he's karmic. Karmic as heck, yo. Now his people gonna be his friends and family, since y'all want to go along with this whole situation of him being manipulative. Like, it's probably like a whole group thing where they go and manipulate people. Who knows? But it's giving weird. What else for the Empress? This Empress about to get some unexpected money, baby. Some unexpected money for this abuse, man. Due to this abuse, maybe she gonna be able to sell this house because he gonna be locked up. Especially if he was beating her while she was pregnant and they was married. So she definitely have grounds to get a divorce from this dude, and the house will be hers. And hopefully her name was on the house as well. Give me something on this unexpected money. And then we're going to close it out. Tell me about the unexpected money, please. And thank you. What's this? Ooh. What is this Jezebel? Oh, Jezebel getting karma. Look at these weirdos trying to pop out. We gonna ignore them. All we know is a Jezebel is getting karma with the rest of the flying monkeys. I don't know who this Jezebel is. I don't really care. Tell me about the Empress. This Empress is no longer in conflict. This Empress is moving on. That's the expectation for the whole thing. Is this Empress is moving on. Simple as that. She's moving the hell on. All right, so I'm gonna get a junk. Well, not a junk. Some affirmations with my made up affirmation cards, and then we're gonna close it out. And then I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Get a few of these to read. Yeah, man, you just can't be out here pretending to be something else and manipulating people. I'm just gonna tell you, it's never gonna end well, ever, for anyone. It never does end well, especially if you're out here doing that for false reasons. You're gonna end up on the bad side of it each time, especially if you're messing around, you know, being hurtful to innocent people, people who are good to you. Like, you can't do that. That's not how life works. And you think you're going to get good back by treating others as such? Life don't work like that. I'm gonna throw those out. I'm gonna throw that out. Guidance, being guided by the Most High. All right, so we got stop gossiping. You are next, or you will be next to be gossiped. The truth is closer than you think. That Jack and Diane song. Yeah, he was pretending real well. Oh, we gonna be like this, this nice twin flame, that like that Jack and Diane song. Like, go listen to that Jack and Diane song. It's a pretty cool song. Don't let them gaslight you. Yeah, he was gaslighting her with this love stuff and put a love spell on her, got her in a marriage, like he probably ain't even had nobody. Who knows? Because he was a divine masculine in the reverse. She probably had all the money. Sorry, y'all. Then we got stop telling people your business. Like, seriously, don't tell nobody your business. People don't need to know your business. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Because people will get your business and run with it and create a whole nother narrative about your business. So stop telling people your business, please, and thank you. Okay, look at this. Lustful acts are never the answer. Lustful acts are never the answer. They're only the consequence of catching something you don't want to catch. So don't be lustful. Be loyal to your self worth. Do you want fancy or real? We want real out here. We don't want nothing, you know, fancy. Although fancy is okay, but fancy is more like surface level things. We want something that's real, not something that's fake and it's gonna fade. Next card we have is they are not worth the jail time. Yeah, they're not worth the jail time. None of this was worth the jail time. But this dude is in jail, and this empress is moving on. They will be mad tomorrow. So what? You know, People, it's people out here that wake up mad. They wake up mad. They go to bed mad. They just stay mad, and there's nothing that you can do for them but just continue smiling in your own body. You smile in spite of them being mad. If you're living with somebody mad, keep your distance. Keep your distance and never change your smile into a frown because they're mad. And if you can, get out the situation, okay? Because mad people do turn violent. The next card we have is challenges show up to wake you up to the lessons. So, yes, challenges will always show up to wake you up to the lessons. And we have to learn the lessons. Otherwise, we're always going to be um, going through challenges. So, wake up, winning silly prizes. That's what these folks did. You find monkeys and this karmic, the divine masculine in the reverse. They won silly prizes for doing silly acts of unkindness. And this is their reward. Next card, speak life over the things you want. All about manifesting. What that manifesting card is. That manifesting. But y'all saw that manifesting card out here. It's over here. It's definitely over here. I'm about to close this out though. But I got one more card. Come on, mine. Oh, it's right here. Yeah. Speak life over the things you want. Look, see, look. Yeah. Speak life. This was a good woman. He messed that up by being abusive to her. He a loser. Next card. Stop talking yourself out of your purpose. Follow your dreams. Follow your path. Be guided. And don't let anyone stop you from, following your path. Do what you need to do for yourself. Be happy in yourself. Can't nobody else make you happy but you. You have to be happy. If you're not happy, of course, you're going to have challenges. Challenges. Nobody wants to go through challenges. Nobody wants to go through that. So we got to sit out here and we got to have faith. And we got to know that the Most High is always going to be working with us and guiding us on the paths that we should go. For me, I don't be giving negative energy no time of day in my life. You know, it's been so many times where I put my feelings out there because I wanted people to like me. For me, I never stopped being myself, but I always wanted people to you know look at that 10 of cups fulfillment. you know I always wanted others to be fulfilled just like me. But, I was overlooking the fact that they hated the fact that I was fulfilled. They hated the fact that I always, had a smile on my face, or I was always happy, or I was always dancing and, being in my childlike energy. And it's no matter the age, the devil gonna always try to, come out and do something. But, we acknowledge him and then we walk away from it. We got to learn how to start detaching our emotions and our feelings away from things that are negative. Why are we going to give that any of our energy power? Snatch your energy back from that and move forward onto something that makes you happy. Don't dwell on, somebody else's issue. It's not yours, especially if the person is always angry. So that is your message. I don't know how long I was on here. and I don't even, I can't talk. But that was your message. And I don't know how long this video was, but I'm gonna upload it, and I will see you all on the next one. And I hope that this message gave you some form of clarity for your situation. And I just want to say that I appreciate you all for watching the video. Um, I appreciate you for receiving the message. And until next time, I will see you all. Bye.